Hi, I want to start off by thanking the BLEUM CADE store for sending me a set of their Wisteria flowers so that I can review them and do a video for you guys. And I also like to mention that this store has an awesome backstory. So get to that at the end, but you're really going to like it. And it totally explains why these are such a great quality of product. So first off, they're sealed really well in like a vacuum sealed type bag. So it doesn't take up much space with mailing, but it easily spreads out when you pull them out. It turns out there's like a whole ton of them in there. You do have to be careful when you separate them, but each one you're going to get a nice, long, beautiful piece. It has a hooked end, so there's lots of things you can do with it. And they were kind enough to send us a bag of little zip ties that are green that match the stem. So if you want to tie them onto something with that, it works well. So let's get started with my little DIY project I'm going to do with these flowers. So I'm going to be using these to decorate my planters. Now, the wonderful thing about this is the fact that since they're fake flowers, they're going to last extremely long with little to no care. But what I would say, although these planters can be used indoors or outdoors for decorative purposes, if you're going to use it outside, I would put it under some type of a covered porch. So the fact that when it rains and stuff like that, it can eventually cause the fabric to get discolored over. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to take this flower and I'm going to spin it in a circle around in my basket. So I'm just going to take that one end in there. I'm going to start working its way around. And then I do want it to drape out a little bit. So I'm going to start draping it out over on this side a bit. And then we'll just take our next one. I'm not going to start in the exact same spot. So I'm just going to move it over just a little bit to like the next section down. So that way it continues to create a layering effect on your flowers. And I'm just going to continue to do that and we'll come back once we're all done. Okay, so we have our command hooks ready to go. They're made so that they can lay flat against a wall, or since I have it hanging from the ceiling, the hook can come down like this, so that way I'm able to hang my baskets on there. Okay, so we finished our first basket. Here's a closer look at it. Now these pieces, you can take flowers off the strand or put them back on, or you could cut the stem down if you have one that's a little longer than you would like. So here, for example, I took one of these flowers off of here and it literally connects right back onto there, good as new. And the stem literally even has little indentations right on it where there are areas where it's easier for you to cut it off. But it also has a metal wire inside, so you can simply just bend it out of the way and maneuver it to whatever shape you want. So this is my final project here for this one. I'm going to repeat that with my other hanging basket, and then you can see the final design when we hang it up. So just to give you that little background story on the BLEUM clad storyline. So apparently the person who owned this store happened to live on a flower farm growing up in New Jersey. They were used to having their room decorated with fresh flowers all the time, which was wonderful, except for the fact that they would die constantly, and then you're right back to square one. So they made it their project to go and find out how to get a long-lasting flower that looked extremely real and beautiful. So they shopped all over the world trying to find the best floral fabric flowers, and they were kind enough to bring it to all of us. Okay, so this is our finalized project. I have the baskets hanging up, and I had some extra of the flower that I decided to wrap around my light here. I hope you like this finalized project and you find a great decor for your house with these wisteria flowers. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this video. The links to the product and my store are below. I do earn a small commission, which helps me to be able to make more videos for you and do more reviews. So I do appreciate that. And it doesn't charge you anything extra, but I do appreciate the support and I hope I can bring a lot more great reviews to you. Thanks.